we officially have a broken item in the game that I'm tired of dealing with, and I need the developers to finally hear me out and get this fixed immediately. Alrighty, so then diving into the overall issue here that I absolutely need the developers to hear me out on and fix, please. And it's going to be an issue around toppings. And I'm not talking about like the topping system in general needing a rework, right? We all know as players that the topping system in the game needs a massive overhaul. However, the issue that has currently been going on in the game, I think since like day one, also has to do with toppings, and it absolutely needs to be fixed. All right, so for the major issue that's going on in the game, I'm going to try my best to break it down for you guys. We've got Oyster Cookie pulled up here, and we're going to head over to the topping section. You can see currently that we're running a full Swift chocolate set, and with that, we were able to achieve 24.3% on the overall cooldown. And based on Oyster Cookie's skill, you can see here in gray underneath the additional soldier section, it says get an extra Oyster soldier for every minus 18.1% to cooldown, and you can have up to 4 Oyster soldiers in total. And ever since Oyster Cookie has been released in the game, every single player that has looked at any sort of guide knows that 24.3% is what you need to achieve on cooldown for Oyster to have all 4 soldiers summoned. However, it's broken. Now, to give you guys an example of what I mean by it's broken, as we head over here to the world exploration, I'm just going to go to 1229. I've already got this set up here. 1229, we're going to be running the Jelly Watch and that Swift Chocolate set for the overall toppings, as you guys can see here. Once again, we've got 24.3% for the overall cooldown. We've got the Jelly Watch, so we should have all 4 of the soldiers summoned, all right? So let's jump in here to an overall match. Doesn't matter. We're not going to try to beat the overall stage. I just want to show you guys that there is some sort of glitch or issue happening, all right? We've got auto turned off, 1-time speed. Let's utilize our skill. Look. Only 3 soldiers. Where is our 4th soldier? If 24.3% has been enough to get all 4 soldiers, why is it not working? Well, unfortunately for you guys, I'm not a developer or a coder. Therefore, I don't know exactly what's going on as far as the code side of things. And not only that, why they have not found this bug or glitch or have fixed it. It's literally been in the game for as long as I can remember, and it's super, super annoying. But I am smart enough to come up with some theories and do some testing on my own and figure out exactly what's going on and how we can alleviate it for the short term. Just know this is not going to be a fix, developers. You absolutely need to get on this and fix it right now. Alrighty, so then check this out. We're taking a look at Oyster Cookie's toppings. We've got 24.3% for the overall cooldown. Even though it says that it's enough to get all 4 soldiers, it doesn't do that, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click on this topping here. This has got the lowest amount of cooldown on it out of all of my other toppings of 1.7%. We're going to go ahead and remove this guy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set our filter, chocolate, cooldown. Let's see what our top one is. We've got a 2% for the overall cooldown. We got some attack speed. We're not worried about that right now. We're not building a composition, but I just want to show you that this does actually fix it. So if I click equip, boom, it bumps us up to 24.5% for the overall cooldown versus 24.3. So then now having the additional cooldown, we should be able to dive into that round one more time, and we should see all 4 of the soldiers. Let's go ahead and go back to 1229. Everything the exact same. Make sure we've got the right topping set selected. 24.5% for the overall cooldown this time around. So more than what we've been utilizing in the past to get all 4 soldiers. Let's check this out and let's see. Let's see. Do we summon all 4 of them this time? Okay, right here it is. Boom. Do we get all 4 soldiers? There they are. Check it out. That is going to be all 4 of the soldiers, literally 24.5%. However, there's actually something else that you may not have caught that's also a problem. Okay, so then diving back into the toppings here for Oyster, all right? Let me show you another interesting thing, okay? We're currently rocking the 24.5% for the overall cooldown. What's very interesting, though, is that as you guys can recall, we were gaining 2% for the overall substat on this, topping. If we remove it, okay, and we go back to the first topping we had, which was 1.7%, we click equipped. We're now dropped down to 24.3%. Now, doing some simple math with those percentages on the toppings, it doesn't add up. Watch this. So we had a 2% topping, right? We removed it, and instead we replaced a 1.7% topping. So what I'm doing is I want to see the difference between the two, okay? So we do 2 minus 1.7. That's going to give us a 0.3% difference. So meaning meaning that if I was to add the 2% and remove the 1.7%, topping piece, it should then give me 0.3% more to my overall cooldown. Alrighty, so then let's test exactly that. You can see here on the topping, we've got that 1.7%, and we've also got 24.3% for the overall cooldown. If I remove this topping piece, okay, and then I go to the 2% one, as you can see here for the overall cooldown, we're going to equip it. Guys, it does not give me the 0.3%. It only gives me 0.2%. As you can see here, 24.5 from 24.3. So as you guys can see, definitely going to be some sort of issue and glitch in the system. And this one, just like with the first one, has literally been in the game forever now, and it has went unresolved. So I'm really, really hoping that developers see this video today and can fix this right away, because it's super annoying, super frustrating, especially for, top tier players where you're trying to mid-max your sub-stats on all of your cookies to achieve the highest possible amount of damage or score or utility. And not only that, it even affects the lower end players or the early game players where they're limited on the toppings they can choose, and use. And with that, if they're trying to reach a minimum substat percentage to take advantage of some sort of skill mechanic, they can't, because they have to deal with this jankiness. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it with you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me and the developers know exactly how you feel about this system and what are some of the things that you would like to see fixed with the topping system in general. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video today. Dev sisters, please get this bad boy fixed. We need it. We need it. We absolutely love you. And with that being said, as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.